Hi everyone! So I had requested that you guys send me over some asks via Twitter and Tumblr, and I got them all a little while ago, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to answer them. I'm just going to use my phone, so if I look down, that's what's happening. So the first ask I've received is from I Love the British Royals, and she said, who's my favorite royal and why? So I would have to say my first favorite royal is Queen Elizabeth II, just because at 86 years old she is just killing it, whereas most women her age are probably retired. And you know, she's never given up what her promise was. Her promise was my whole life, be it long or short, and she is certainly keeping her word on that, and I think that's just fantastic. My second favorite royal is Kate. I think she's just been such a breath of fresh air into the royal family. I know a lot of people, like, she's a very polarizing figure. There's a lot of mixed feelings on her. I personally think she's doing a fantastic job. I think the British royal family has really embraced her, and I can't wait to see, you know, as she starts taking on the full-time royal duties. I just can't wait to see what she does because she's doing so great right now. The next question was, let's see. Okay, so this is like a three-parter, I think. So the first one, oh no, 4-parter. So the first part is, what made you start your blog? I started the Blogtini.com when I was in law school because I was so bored out of my mind and I just needed some outlet to, you know, be a little bit creative and kind of focus on anything besides reading law textbooks. So I started the Blogtini.com. I was just writing about, you know, celebrities and fashion and kind of some little dribblings of my life that were not interesting, but I just wanted to put them out there. And one day a girl came up to me in class and said, "You're the girl that writes that blog." And I said, "What blog?" And she said, "Oh, the Blogtini. We read it all the time. We all love it." And I was like, "Oh, wow, okay." So when I realized that people were actually reading it, I started kind of putting more of a focus on it, and it's gone through a few iterations. You know, first it was just kind of like a compilation of whatever was out there. In terms of like celebrity stuff, whatever. At one point I was running it kind of like a magazine, and I was literally just like reporting all day, and any beauty trends, fashion stuff, anything that happened in the entertainment world, and any royal news was going up there. And then from there I kind of took a step back for a little while. I kind of disappeared because I was getting really inundated with work in my real life that I just didn't have enough time for it, and now I'm going back. And I'm actually kind of trying to steer the Blogtini more towards like a personal lifestyle blog. I'll still be talking about royal stuff. I'll still be talking about, you know, commentating on celebrity stuff, but it's going to be more me rather than, you know, me trying to be a newspaper editor or whatever. And then the royal Blogtini actually started as All Royal. Actually, it originally started as the Blogtini Tumblr, and I just started, you know, finding that I was reblogging all these pictures of Kate and the other royals, and I was getting all these asks about royal stuff, and I thought I need to split this out. It needs to be its own thing. So I started All Royals, which then, after one day getting fed up with all the drama, I switched over to Royal Gawker, which I ran for a while, and then I brought Royal Gawker back into the Royal Blogtini because I just wanted to have the brand kind of cohesive. So now you have the Royal Blogtini, and it kind of just, you know, is a derivative of what I started, oh my gosh, 4 years ago when I was in law school. The next question, your favorite royal event. I love Trooping the Color. I love the Order of the Garter parade, and in the Scandinavian countries I also adore their National Day celebrations. I just think it's so cute when they're wearing their traditional, you know, like their traditional countries' outfits, uniforms, whatever you want to call it. And as far as Trooping the Color and Order of the Garter, you know, the royals do so many engagements every single year, and it's a lot of shaking hands and kissing babies and posing for pictures, and I think when they do those types of events that show the historical significance of their role in the country, I think that's so important. So I really enjoy those just from the complete, like, history nerd side of me. And the final question was your favorite royal outfit. Oh my goodness. So Crown Princess Mary's pink dress with the kind of cape thing that she wore to, I believe it was Princess Madeline's wedding. I loved that. The pink Jenny Packham dress that Kate wore to the ARC Gala right after her wedding. I thought that was beautiful. And the lavender, I think it was McQueen, dress that Kate wore, I believe she wore that one when she came to LA. That was also just stunning. I thought she looked fantastic in it. So those are probably my top 3. Okay, and then my next questions. Okay, so favorite movie and favorite animal. This is from Anonymous. I have a lot of favorite movies. I would probably say the movie that I could watch a billion times and never get tired of it. Pride and Prejudice, the one with Keira Knightley, and also Friends with Benefits with Mila Kunis and Justin Timberlake, which are 2 completely different genres of movies, but I love them both. And Friends with Benefits, if you have not seen it, you have to. It is so funny. I've never laughed so hard in my entire life watching a movie. Favorite animal. I think I'm a cat person. I really love all animals. I love dogs, I love cats, I love guinea pigs, I love hamsters, I love fish, I love all animals. Maybe not fish. I like to cuddle. But, you know, I have my kittens, and I think I'm a cat person more than a dog person, even though my parents have dogs, and I do want to have a dog one day. But I just love all animals. In college, I had a hamster. It only had 3 legs, and I didn't know that until I got it home and had it for about 3 weeks. And I got her when I was living in my sorority house because we couldn't have pets, and I wanted a puppy, so I named my hamster Puppy, and I had her for about 3 years, and she was fantastic, but then she died, and it was really sad. But yeah, so I love all animals. Let's see. If you were having a royal wedding, what tiara and what church would you get married at / where? Okay, so I have a rule about tiaras in regular weddings. I don't think you should wear them. I think they're a little bit cheesy, a little bit tacky. So you can wear a tiara at a wedding if your family has owned it for hundreds of years and it is made of real diamonds. That said, we're going to assume I have that amazing life. I love the Empress Josephine amethyst tiara that the Swedish royal family has. I also I love the Cartier halo that Kate wore on her wedding day. I think that's such a great wedding tiara because it didn't take away from her, it didn't take away from the dress, it didn't give a weird shape under her veil like we've seen some other wedding tiaras do. I thought that was beautiful. And let's see, do I have any other favorite wedding tiaras? No, I think those 2 would be my favorite wedding tiaras. So those would be my picks. And what church would I get married at? Well, I think if I was getting married at a gigantic church because the whole entire world was watching, Westminster Abbey is just, it's gorgeous. I mean, and also St. Paul's, like, they're both just beautiful. So I guess I would just go with whatever one was available that day, because they're both just so stunning architecturally, and they just give so much to the event. I mean, I know that William and Kate, they decorated their wedding, they had like those trees or whatever off to the sides, but like, the building is so beautiful they didn't even need that. So that is, I guess, that St. Paul's or Westminster, I can't really pick. And the final question, what does the fox say? In the song, the fox, I believe, says something like ring ding 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 ding. In real life, I think they probably bark or like yip or something. I don't know, not really sure. But I recommend that you all go watch, I think it was What Does My Girl Say? Or What Does My Man Say? Kerry Washington did it when she was on SNL, and it was so funny. So I'm actually going to link to that down below in the description. It was hilarious. You should definitely check that out. And that is all the questions I've received at this point. So if you guys want to send me more questions, you can do it through my Tumblr Ask, or you can do it on Twitter using the hashtag AskBlogtini, and I'll try to do these once in a while when I get a few asks saved up. They can be about royal stuff, they can be about personal stuff, they can be about funny stuff, I don't care, whatever. And let's see, you can get in touch with me via Twitter at @theblogtini. You can get in touch with me on Facebook, facebook.com/theblogtini. You can get in touch with me in the comments section below, on Tumblr, and on the blogtini.com comments. So let me know what you want to see. If you want to see any challenges, if you want to see any tags, let me know, because I'm having so much fun doing these vlogs, probably too much fun.